All right, let's talk about something that, can strike fear into the hearts of pretty much every freelancer out there: taxes. But what if I told you there's a way to flip the script on that stress, to turn it into a genuine financial superpower? Well, that's exactly what we're going to do. I mean, this is the big question, isn't it? As a freelancer, you work your tail off for every single dollar. So how can you legally, ethically keep more of that hard-earned money and pay way less when tax season rolls around? Well, the answer is actually simpler than you think. It really just starts with a little mindset shift. Forget about the confusing tax code for a minute, and just imagine you're going grocery shopping. I want you to think about this whole thing like your coupon clipping, but for your entire income. That's really all tax deductions are. They are legitimate government-approved coupons that you can use to slash the price tag on your annual tax bill. The more of these coupons you use, the less of your income is actually taxable. It's really that simple. So the next question is obvious. How do you become a master coupon clipper? Well, it all comes down to a really simple 3-step playbook. This is your guide to finding and using every single discount you're entitled to. Okay, here it is. Step 1, you've got to be a tracking boss. Step 2, you have to learn what your coupons actually are. And step 3, you learn how to stack the biggest, most valuable ones to get the most savings. Let's break each one down. And we have to start here because everything, and I really do mean everything, depends on this. You just can't use a coupon if you have no proof you're allowed to. So meticulous tracking is the absolute foundation of your entire tax strategy. So how do you become a tracking boss? It's easy. First, get a separate business bank account and credit card. Seriously, do this today. It's a game changer. Next, find a digital tool, an app, even a simple spreadsheet, and use it every day to log your expenses. And finally, make it a habit. Snap a picture of every single receipt. A digital copy is all the proof you need. Okay, so once you're tracking everything like a pro, the next step is actually knowing what to look for. What kind of expenses can you claim? What are these coupons you can actually use? Well, here are some of the most common ones that apply to almost every freelancer. That space in your house you use for work? That's the home office deduction. Your laptop, that software subscription you pay for every month? Business tools. Any course or conference you take to get better at your job? Deductible. Your website, business cards, ads? That's marketing. Even things like your health insurance premiums can often be deducted. Every single one is a coupon just waiting for you. All right, this is where we level up. This is where we go from saving a few bucks here and there to saving thousands of dollars. Beyond those day-to-day expenses, there are a few huge, high-value coupons that can make a massive difference. And this is probably the biggest one of all. It's the freelancer's secret weapon. When you put money into a retirement account like a SEP IRA or a solo 401k, you're doing two incredible things at once. You're building wealth for your future, and you're getting a massive tax deduction right now, today. Okay, let's make this super real. Let's say over the course of the year, you managed to put $10,000 into a SEP IRA. That's fantastic. You're setting yourself up for retirement. But here's the immediate magic. That $10,000 contribution could instantly lower your tax bill by, say, $2,400, depending on your tax bracket. Think about that. You're basically getting paid to save for your own future. It's an absolute no-brainer. And there are other big ones too. You know that self-employment tax you have to pay? Well, the good news is you can deduct half of it. And what about hiring a professional to help you with all this? Yep, their fee is usually deductible too. It's like a coupon that helps you find even more coupons. So we've talked a lot about the how, right? But let's just step back for a second and really focus on the why. Why does mastering this stuff really matter? Because trust me, it's about so much more than just a smaller tax bill. Every single dollar you legally save on your taxes is another dollar that goes right back into your pocket. That's money for a vacation, for investing in your business, or just for that little bit of extra breathing room. It is, quite literally, fuel for your freedom. Understanding this stuff gives you a sense of control. You're no longer just hoping for the best come tax season. You become the CEO of your own financial life. And that feeling of being in the driver's seat, that's incredibly empowering. And let's think about the long game. The thousands of dollars you save this year can be invested. That money can start to grow and compound, building a real foundation for your financial future. This isn't just about saving money in April. It's about building wealth for the rest of your life. So, if you only remember one thing from all of this, let it be this. Your business expenses aren't just costs. They are your superpowers. Your ability to track them and your knowledge of how to use them, that's what's going to save you thousands. It really just comes down to taking that first step. So think about it. The home office you're sitting in right now, the software you just paid for, that coffee you bought a client last week, the whole journey starts with finding that one single coupon. So the only question left is, what will yours be?